Some thoughts about turning town inside out. Reimagining how towns work. Towns and neighborhoods. Promoting small business. Here's a few thoughts. As we develop a town, neighborhoods should all be gated communities. And on the edges of those, we have businesses. And this could be businesses that the space is owned by the community and it is rented out to community members. And those could have a interior facing side for the gated part, and an exterior facing side that feeds into the system that is shared between those gated communities. So the same business could serve both sides. There can be living quarters within those, and when you rent that business space, you also rent the living quarters. This finances the community. Because when you look at HOAs, organization associations, I guess, lots of them are pretty bad. But we can make it so that it's very easy to transfer from one to another, so that most places are furnished within a community. There's no reason for me to own a table and so many chairs and so many other things. And some things come with it and some things don't. And I think the very idea that the community itself acts in a way that supports the development of small businesses is brilliant. So that we have some businesses. I mean, the thing is, socialism is terrible, right? We want to destroy most socialism because it doesn't fucking work. Instead, have social behavior. Now, the idea of community-owned buildings is a weird one, but I guess we don't have to go one way or the other. Another way, God, this is like the worst video. The other way we turn communities inside out is that we have tons of public spaces that are covered from rain and wind and sun. But then who cleans those? Well, one of the fundamental tenets of the belief system, the core belief system, is that people clean up after themselves. And it should be treated as an emergency if someone litters anything, ever. You know? We can't tolerate it. It moves costs from individuals who can't control themselves to the community. Or everybody just has to live in a shithole. There could be, in a community, things which serve the public, but in general, with the communities I'm imagining, the public never gets anywhere near them. I've thought about it. I've thought about having business spaces that serve other people, and it can be done. It might be better to locate those within a town, and only select towns to be near which have housing and the business be together. Because driving around for your business or ever commuting is a bad thing. If you're commuting, something's failing. It's not a moral thing. It's a lifestyle choice. It's a cultural choice that we don't do that. Now, look at a group like the Amish. They want to produce a lot of things for themselves, but they might have another building in town where they sell their products. And that could work. And maybe you have to have a certain rank or trust level to be at that level, because there's a danger to being insular and then breaking that insularity. everything's a risk. There is also the idea of spreading that religion, not apparently from that community, but within the communities that are related to a community, the outside the public ones. So that you, for example, have healthy cookbooks, healthy restaurants. You're promoting health. It gets very confusing.